My bunny.
Well, your bunny. Let me see your bunny before we start.
Yeah, check out the non-existent fucking power buttons.
For fuck's sakes.
It's my bunny phone.
Welcome to North Pro Reacts. My name is Marcus Burke.
Where's Kelly?
As always, I'm just Matt.
Just Matt. And we are watching Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Wow.
You can probably tell right now because we're in 4K that my eye is red just because I have animals and I'm allergic to them. Today we are reacting to episode 6, season 4, The Laws of Gods and Men.
Is that what that says?
Yeah, no. Fuck off! Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Who this?
Who the fuck
Gendry,
is?
I got a bigger boat. The boat can give you shit.
Ah.
Stannis.
I was close.
Mr. Onion.
Onion there. Mr. Onion.
Where are they going?
Where are they going? Are they going to Winterfell? Looks like a lot of smoke
No. They're doing witchy stuff.
and shit. Witchy stuff.
Yeah, they're doing red woman witchy stuff. Fire god stuff. Whoa!
I'm trying to let you guys
this, they're going to the bank.
Bravos.
They need to make a withdrawal. That's a big fucking city.
That's a big dude.
Yep.
That's a big upskirt.
That's
It's so funny.
Where would they like to sit?
that's probably one of the biggest places in the Seven Kingdoms.
We're going home. It's all right. It's me and Yara.
You can't trick me. Tell him. Tell him you couldn't trick me.
I'm not tricking you, Theon. I'm saving you.
Theon. Reek. Reek. My name is Reek. They catch us in here. We're trapped.
Help me with him.
This is turning into a lovely evening.
Give me my brother. And no more of your men will die.
You've got bigger balls than he ever did. But with those big balls of yours, how fast can you run?
Make for the ship. Now.
For your brother.
My brother's dead.
She
Well,
made the
pretty
attempt,
much.
though. Fuck, she did a good job. I didn't think she'd get that far. Where the fuck are... That dragon isn't like anywhere near. Everywhere they were with the dragons is like sandy and shit.
Mormont is spying on her for us.
No longer he appears to be fully devoted to her.
You said Mormon's been spying on her?
He used to, yes.
Oh, okay. I thought that was old news, but then I was like, wait.
But
what
they
the
haven't,
fuck?
Daddy doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was brought up between the two of them. That's why I was like, wait.
She wore this necklace the day of the wedding. Residue of the most rare and terrible poison was found inside.
Was this one of the poisons stolen from your store?
It was the Strangler. Poison few in the Seven Kingdoms possess. And used to strike down the most noble child the gods ever put on this good earth.
He's clear now. This is fucking
Let's go.
Oh,
Noblest of child.
the most inbred of childs.
I'll leave the king's guard. I'll take my place as your son and heir
if you let Tyrion live.
Done.
Whoa. Alright.
When the testament is concluded and the guilty verdict rendered, Tyrion will be given the chance to speak. He'll plead for mercy. I'll allow him to join the Night's Watch. In 3 days' time, he'll depart for Castle Black and live out his days at the wall. You'll remove your white cloak immediately. You will leave King's Landing to assume your rightful place at Casterly
He
Rock.
was waiting for
You'll
it.
marry a suitable woman
Tyler's fucking
and
smart.
father children named Lannister. And you'll never turn your back on your family again.
Oh,
You have my word.
And you have mine.
Understanding.
Father's agreed to it. He'll spare your life and allow you to join the Night's Watch.
Ned Stark was promised the same thing, and we both know how that turned out.
Father is not. Joffrey will keep his word.
How do you know?
Do you trust me? Keep your mouth shut. No more outbursts. This will all be over soon.
I feel something shitty going down.
It never happens on this show.
Right? You might
Oh,
not-
he's smirking. There's
might not
something
even
else
see
going
it.
on.
Crown may call its next witness.
Shae.
Poison from the Grand Mesa's chamber to put in Joffrey's wine.
How could you possibly know all this? Why would he reveal
trifling
such
asshole.
plans to his wife's maid?
I wasn't just her maid. I was his whore.
I beg your pardon. You said you were his...
His whore.
How did you come to be in his service?
He stole me. I was with another man, a knight in your lordship's army. But when Tyrion arrived at the camp, he sent one of his cutthroats into our tent.
I knew you were a piece of shit.
We called it. Well, I mean, I didn't fuck her. I knew it. Like, you guys
Fucking-
called it, like,
Right? You piece of shit.
fuck shit.
I am a whore. Remember?
Fuck off. I remember, like,
That was before he married Sansa.
I hate her more than I
After
hate,
that,
like,
all he
Joffrey.
wanted was
Right?
her. But she wouldn't let him in her bed.
Joffrey was Joffrey
So
right
he
off the
promised
bat.
to
She
kill
just,
King
like,
Joffrey
She
for her.
built this up, man. Like,
He was all the things against Tyrion, which is like, the best character.
yeah.
Father,
Total shit.
I wish to confess. I wish to confess.
You wish to confess?
I saved you. I saved this city and all your worthless lives. I should have let Stannis kill you all.
Tyrion! Do you wish to confess?
Jamie's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yes, Father. I'm guilty. Guilty. Is that what you want to hear?
You admit you poisoned the king.
No. Of that I'm innocent. I'm guilty of a far more monstrous crime. I'm guilty of being a dwarf.
You are not on trial for being a dwarf.
Oh, yes I am. I've been on trial for that my entire life.
Have you nothing to say in your defense?
Nothing but this.
Jamie's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yes. Father, I'm guilty. Guilty. Is that what you want to hear?
You admit you poisoned the king.
No. Of that I'm innocent. I'm guilty of a far more monstrous crime. I'm guilty of being a dwarf.
You are not on trial for being a dwarf.
Oh, yes I am. I've been on trial for that my entire life.
Have you nothing to say in your defense?
Nothing but this. I did not do it. I did not kill Joffrey, but I wish that I had. Watching your vicious bastard die gave me more relief than 1,000 lying whores. I wish I was the monster you think I am. I wish I had enough poison for the whole pack of you. I would gladly give my life to watch you all swallow it.
Sir Meryn! Sir Meryn! Escort the prisoner back to his cell.
I will not give my life for Joffrey's murder, and I know I'll get no justice here, so I will let the gods decide my fate. I demand a trial by combat.
Song, the one that for the Red Wedding, the Lannister song plays. If you guys don't know the Lannister song, The Reigns of Castamere, I suggest you go fucking look it up. Woo, Surge from System of a Down does it. Ooh, buddy. Nails it!
Of course he does.
Yeah, he's great. Let's talk about, I want to talk about quickly about something before we get in the episode. Tommen is the new king, but let's not forget he's not a Lannister, he's a Baratheon. Yeah. Okay, so the Baratheon line is still like ongoing on the show. You know what I mean? Like
they think
he's a Baratheon. So at first when you see the Game of Thrones logo and the you see the Stark logo, sigil, you see the Lannisters, which is the lion, the wolf.
Lion, a stag,
there's a dragon because of Targaryen, and there's not a horse, it's a stag from the Baratheons. See his crowns, it's all like
what?
Oh no, it was a boar, sorry.
Boar, yeah, boar killed him. But
no, there's a stag, there's a dragon.
Yeah. Lion. And a wolf for
and a wolf.
Yeah, so basically you have all the other, like there's still Targaryens, obviously with Dany, and Lannisters. Obviously there's a bunch of them now, even if they're not called Lannisters. There's not really any Baratheons but Gendry.
Which is still on a boat somewhere, I guess.
Again, Jack, bro. Rowing away. We saw Stannis at the bank. And then at first the bank was like, nah. But I'm not saying anything. But then Onion Knight went to the pirate, I forget his name, and then gave him a bunch of coin for ships or something.
With the bank symbol on it there.
Yes,
He
exactly.
got the money.
The Iron
He's got the dough, man.
So that
He's got
means
the bread.
The Iron Bank. So what does that mean? If the bank is gonna give money to Stannis, what does that mean?
Well, they're backing him now because they know. Well, they gave him the rundown on what's going on with the Lannisters and all that.
That would mean they're allied, though, right? If they're giving him money to get ships to go after the Lannisters and the
money, yeah,
basically. Because he's asking, he's like, "Who are you gonna back when all this goes down?"
Because the bank is owed a lot of money by the crown, which is the Lannisters, especially Tywin. Tywin's an old man, and then he said, "After me or after him, who's left?" So
if he can give the bank the Lannisters, that's a big debt paid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If Stannis goes there, I assume he promised that he would pay them back. That's what he paid them back what they're owed. Yara failed to save her brother.
Yeah, he didn't want to go.
He didn't want to go.
He was like, nope. But she got out. She was in and out without.
He was so terrified that it was a ruse.
Yeah.
That it was like
Fake.
another test.
Another test.
Yeah,
like he was like
they had him so
screaming for him.
Yeah.
Like obviously that makes sense. Like the first episode was totally fucked up, where he like helped him escape, and he was like,
Bring him back.
"Yeah, like I'm bringing you back." And then
So now, but now he's gonna like pose as, well, he's gonna be himself.
Theon Greyjoy.
Yeah,
Well, his old self.
become-
So what? Why do you think he's posing himself? Where is he going?
Oh, see, I don't know if he's gonna go back home.
Winterfell.
Yeah, maybe.
What?
I don't know if he's gonna go back home and be like, I escaped and blah 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 blah, and then like they'll come over and take over fucking where are they from?
I think-
Iron Islands.
Yeah, they're trying
But
to
they
screw over the Starks because that weird guy with the scar went up and tried to get Brandon, right? And he was part of that whole crew. So they're trying to get Winterfell and the Starks.
Winterfell is the biggest
like
castle.
the
in the
North.
North. If you have Winterfell, it's like one of those things. If you have Washington, you have the United States. Whatever you want to attend that to. Winterfell is. If you have Winterfell, you're the king of the North.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
So
Even
that's
for
what
the
they're
Lord of the
going
North,
after
whatever.
right now. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you said Iron Islands. I just said something, but I mean I'm just talking because I'm talking. Dany is kind of going through a bit of hard times.
Yeah, man.
She's
got to listen to the people, and the people ain't happy.
Not everyone's happy.
Please them.
The masters, like the guys like, well, I want to bury my dad, so, and the dragons are all over the place. So it was really easy at first for Dany.
Yeah, now it's not so much.
So what's next for Dany?
With
Or
power
does she know?
comes great responsibility, man.
Yeah.
Uncle Ben said so.
That's right.
No, she's gonna be able to take everything in control. She's smart. She's gonna get things back to normal.
You think?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
That guy's just a little bitch that's complaining. Like every dude that got nailed up has somebody fucking complaining about it. I'm like, next.
Omer, I'm a big fan of Oberyn. We all know the Mandalorian. Mando. He's sitting on the small council, and he seemed very interested about Dany, like about her dragons and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, I'm very intrigued." He was. We'll talk about the trial, obviously.
He's
but what do
very
you think?
intrigued in Shae as well.
Yeah. So what do you think is next for Oberyn?
Oh man, I think he's doing some like he's got ulterior motives for his own shit too. So he's got beef with them, but he's like, I gotta keep to keep the enemies closer. You know what I mean? Like keep your friends closer, enemies closer. I think that's kind of what's going on with him right now. So he's trying to get little bits and pieces from like inside of what's going on, and then
He's gonna go find Dany.
Because he wants.
So yeah,
to
that's what I'm looking for. Where's Oberyn going from here?
He's
Is he
gonna
going
go
to
find.
Dany?
He's
Is
gonna
he
take
go back to
Dany's
Dorne?
side because he hates the Lannisters.
He needs to kill the
He's only
mountain
there
first.
as long as he has to, and then he's gonna leave.
He wants the mountain,
He does want the mountain.
so he'll find
Yeah.
the mountain, and then
We haven't seen the mountain
But
since
we haven't
season
seen the mountain since he
2,
started a bar fight
3.
somewhere.
Not even like before
No,
then, I
it
think.
was well before that. After
Yeah.
he stormed off from the jousting, that was like it.
No, is that the last time
I
we saw
think so.
him?
They like cut the
No,
horse's head off.
no,
and
we
put it
saw him. He was at Harren Hall. He's one of the torturers. But
Ah, okay.
they changed characters and
No, really?
yeah, 3 times.
Okay,
So
that's
no spoilers, but he is gonna come back,
Okay,
and he's a
I
different
figured.
character.
And he's not gonna be.
But then he's in his final.
is he at least like? Does he at
Final
least
form.
look the same?
No. But
Super
he's
Is
totally
he like a big dude?
The Mountain in season 2 was like a tall, skinny guy, and the Mountain in season 4,
Danny
his
DeVito.
final form, he's like a.
Is the Rock?
You know who the Mountain is? He's the strongest man in the
Yeah,
world.
yeah, yeah.
He's like 6'10" and like
Half
360
fucking
something.
Thor, man.
Don't
Thor,
tell me it's
yeah.
Brock
Half
Lesnar.
Thor
He looks
Bjornsson,
like him.
half
I'll
Thor-
stop watching it.
Half Thor Bjornsson or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah, that guy.
Half Thor.
He's a badass.
Big ass.
Okay. Alright.
What's Varys' future? Like, where is Varys going?
Man, he looked pretty
He's going
fucking
with the
thirsty
prince.
at the throne.
He's going with
Prince.
the prince.
Who's Prince?
Orion or
Oberyn.
Oberyn. He's going with Prince Oberyn. He's gonna go find the other queen. I don't know. He's like everything for the realm, but at the same time, he's like
He
the
looks at
prince
the throne.
figured out where
He did look
was
at the
from.
throne, and he
Yeah.
has like no emotions, and he remembers everything. He's a dangerous motherfucker.
Yeah,
Dangerous motherfucker.
and he'll always back up the strongest person too. So
Tywin thought he had everything in hand when he's like, okay, when Jaime said, I'll I won't be a Kingsguard anymore. I'll be your heir. I'll go to Castle Rock, whereas that's the Lannister castle.
He's like, yep, perfect, cool,
Yep,
yep.
perfect, done.
Yep, no problem, let's go, yep.
To drive the Lannister
That's
name
exactly
and
what
then
I wanted.
completely fuck that up.
Jamie's like, fuck.
Yeah, no. They did it. But then, let's talk about the trial. Boom.
Oh, Lord.
Let's give me your thoughts on the trial.
The trial was going good, and then as soon as they went back after their little fucking recess, after they had everything all worked out, and he smirked, I was fucking like, oh, and then Shae walked out. I was like, it's not gonna be good because I
want
knew
to
that
know
fucking bitch.
somebody paid Shae. Somebody paid Shae to do that.
From
and
the beginning? Like right from
well, no, Varys tried to give her diamonds to leave.
And she wouldn't leave.
And she wouldn't leave. And then...
But did somebody pay her before, or did somebody pay her? Like, before more money than Varys, or did somebody pay her?
Do you think this was his job right from the start?
I don't think she ever left.
No, I mean like right from the very beginning when she first showed up. Do you think it was like
did somebody pay her to be there, or did somebody's
oh, like all the way from the start? No, I think she got heartbroken after.
And then was just like
salsa and was like, "Fuck you."
I can see that because she was getting a little shitty pants.
Yeah, because like the whole time she was super jealous, and like.
Yeah. Oh, I'll just be your whore.
Saucy
your wife's handmaid
and like
now.
And finally, we've been dragging on for a little bit. We've been ranting, this was a fun episode. I like that episode a lot. Anything with Tyrion and Tyrion together?
Oh, dude, it's fire.
I like those guys.
They're super good.
The trial by combat. What is going to happen?
So he did this before, only he got to pick someone to fight in
Bronn.
his stead.
Bronn came in and fought the guy, the Eerie, with Robbie
Oh,
with the
yeah.
Do you think that's going to happen
And
this
he
time
won!
around? Do you think Bronn's going to be able to fight for him this time, or will he have to actually fight?
No, but where
We'll
is he,
find
though?
out next time.
Because didn't they trap him as well?
No.
Or did he get away?
Like, subscribe!
No! Tell me what it is!
No spoilers. Comments. We love you all, even the haters.
We love you, haters.
And we'll see you for episode 7.